Hi, friends. Hi. Okay, I think we're okay for right now. Yeah. Hi. I am so sorry for that, but I can't thank you guys enough so much for staying back, for staying and waiting for me. Um, I'm gonna try not to cry. I told you guys before, I have major anxiety. I had to call my husband while he was at work just that he could calm me down. And so I'm trying to like chill my nerves right now because that was a lot for me. That was a lot. On top of like being a perfectionist. Thank you, Renee. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. People who are watching the replay are gonna hop on like, oh my God, what is wrong with Sammi today? If you're watching the replay, we had some major technical difficulties before this one and had to start a completely new live. Um, my computer, I just need an update. I need to update my little computer. Um, I need to get a new setup. I've been wanting to build a computer for so long, and that did it. That did it. I'm about to order parts. Like I'll be probably ordering them tonight so I can build my new computer. Thank you, Jenny. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Having conversation on here before it starts, like I don't deserve y'all. Y'all are awesome. Okay, and then Nightbot being like, shop. Hi, my name is Sammi. I teach crochet with Yarn Over Hook. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com or follow the link in the description below. I promise not every live is this dramatic if you are new here. It is dramatic, but like in a different way. Not me like crying at the top of the live. Oh my gosh. Hi Vivian. Hi Roxana. MMC. Hi. We don't need perfect lives every day. Just calm down. That's gonna make me cry. Thank you. You guys are the best. You guys are literally the best. I was watching the chat go as I was on phone with my husband, and I was just like blubbering and was just crying like this community is the best and there's all these people waiting and they're just so patient. I was like, okay. Anyway, if you are already a member of Yarn Over Hook, hi, hello, welcome, and thank you so, so much. Um, Let me get Magenta in here. I'm like still shaking. Having anxiety and being a perfectionist is like the worst combination. Like, who invented that combination? And where can I find them? What is their address? Social Security, all of that thing. All of those things. Okay, hi Magenta. The lives are better since you're here? Bigger? Hi Trish. Hi friends. Hi friends. Welcome back. Okay. So, um I'm glad I'm here and I'm glad that I have um good people in my corner who can take over for me for work. So, I will not have to hop off as early as I thought. And especially after all of that, I just want to stay on and be with y'all. So I'm just gonna be here. Okay, we're gonna be here. We're gonna hang out with Magenta. Toshi ran away because of my anxiety attack, but he might come back. He gets stressed when I'm stressed, and I feel so bad. Okay. We're gonna start this again. Announcements. First of all, again, thank you guys so much for this wonderful community. I have come across lives and videos on YouTube of people mentioning the Yarn Over Hook community, and I like cannot believe it. So thank you. Thank you so much. Seeing Emerson, I think Emerson might watch this later. So seeing Emerson doing a live and wearing this same shirt that I'm wearing, it was like, I think she has a darker purple. It was incredible to see. So yeah, friends. Oh, thank you, Vivian. Diana, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Don't worry about it. Hi, Taylor. Um, What was I saying? Roxana, hello. No worries. Um, what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, seeing Emerson in a yarn over hook shirt during her live was like so cool. It was so awesome to like to see that. And then um painting with yarn, painted in yarn. Sarah, seeing her video and her mentioning watching the lives, it's just cool. It's just cool. It's only been like 8 months doing this, and Yarn Over Hook is turning 1 in September, and it's just like so cool to see every like people talking about it and wearing the merch and stuff like that. So if you won one of the giveaways that we've done here, or like you've gotten merch or anything, you don't have to post a picture like publicly if you don't want to, but we would love to see you in your shirt or drinking from your cup or something like that. If you want to post a picture on Yarn Over Hook, if you want to post a picture on your socials, I'm not gonna stop you and tag us, I would love that. But we want to know. I feel like a lot of you guys got shirts and stuff, and y'all don't tell nobody. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me how it fit. You didn't tell me how it looked. Nothing. You just got it and was like, this is great. I'm not going to tell Sammi. Tell me. Uh, you have a funny, see, Gladys, y'all are holding out. You have a funny story and you didn't tell me? Wait, is it a good story? Is it like good funny, like haha? Or like funny, like oh no? If it's funny, oh no, keep it to yourself. But you can tell me because you know I like the tea. Taylor, I got my shirt in the mail from the giveaway. Yay! I haven't had a chance to try it on yet. LOL. No worries. No worries. No worries. For those of us who don't know Emerson, who is she? Emerson's, let me get her YouTube. I took a screenshot because I was so excited. So Emerson, wait, why isn't it showing me? There we go. Emerson Crocheting. Emily. She pops in every now and then, and I think she watches a lot, but is crocheting and or with her kiddos and doesn't say anything. But Emerson's Crocheting is her YouTube name. Her name is Emily, so you can check her out. And then where is she? There we go. Why isn't her name on here? Oh, here it is. Painting with Yarn, Sarah. She is also dope. Both of them, I think, have been watching the lives for a long time, actually. So it was so cool to like see them call us out. It was so awesome. I know, Gladys, spill the tea. Maybe, oh, there it is. Welcome back, Roxana. I was trying to order so fast that I ordered a 2XL and forgot that those shirts are usually men's sizes. LOL. So now I have the coziest PJ or stay-at-home dress. Oh no, Gladys. That is so funny. Yeah, they do run just like a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Chloe, sorry girl, I'll get my yarn over hook photo shoot ready ASAP. Thank you, honey, because I want to see. Thank you, Chloe. It is so cool. So yeah, Annette is back too. I love to buy my shirts that big. I do too. Whenever my husband gets merch from the studio that he's working at, he always gets a little bit bigger for me because I like to walk around in big shirts. Okay, so let's do this again. We just got a package. We just got a package. We actually got it Saturday because I got it after the live ended, and then I couldn't show you guys because there was no more live, and I was really upset. It literally showed up 20 minutes after I ended. Package. Yeah, I got off the live with y'all on Saturday. I was so hyped. So Taylor, I'm glad that you don't have to miss it. You don't have to miss the package opening. 20 minutes after I logged off live with y'all, I got an alert that it was in my mailbox. How rude, right? You like USPS don't know I do lives. I'm just kidding. So yeah, are you guys ready to open this? I got my wee scissors. Do I have bigger scissors? I do. There we go. Okay. So was there anybody? Oh, thank you, MMC. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm not crying anymore. I'm done. I'm done with the crying. I'm done with the crying. Who all looked at the link? Hi, Brunette. Welcome back. Who all looked at the link with a show of hands? Show of emoji hands. Oh, I cut through my receipt. Whoops. I don't think that that showed anything. It just kind of showed my pricing. The pricing. Whoops. Hold on. Let me get this out off camera. I'm not used to these, like, being so big. Yeah, good call, Sam, because that has my whole address. Okay. So Renee looked, Gladys looked, Nairo looked. Okay, Trish has been waiting. Denise! Hi! I was asleep on Tuesday Live. No worries. It was on Saturday. Okay, so good. So, friends, let's open it. I don't know if you guys know. I mean, this is public, I'm sure. But does anybody know Lemonwood? Anybody know Lemonwood? Okay. Let me be sure there's some more, like, address identifying things in here. Okay. So Lemonwood makes wooden yarn holders, but not just any yarn holders, the cutest yarn holders. Okay, Magenta, you can wait there. You guys get to have first peek. Okay, so what's awesome about these is that if you're an outside pool girly, you throw your yarn in a bag, it just like sits there and just like hardly moves. It's like this, exactly like this. This is me imitating a yarn cake moving around in my bag. Trying to spin around because I'm pulling from the outside. This, you can put the cake on the spinner and you can hang the spinner anywhere. Anywhere. You can hang it. I can hang it here off the mic, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to hang it right here. You can hang it on your wrist. I'll do that too. You can attach it to a bag so it hangs outside the bag. Do I have a bag with me? I don't, so we can't demonstrate that. Well, I do, but you guys wouldn't be able to really see it anyway, I guess. You have a blue one? Trish, that's so cool. So Lemonwood is like the company for this. I don't know if they were the first ones, but they're like the company. And they had a sale the other day and I was like, I'm finally just gonna go ahead and get one. Let's have some, can y'all hear that? I don't know. I have noise canceling on. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. So first the letter and instructions. Oh, so not really a letter, it's just instructions. So it gives me the parts, instructions, pull yarn from the outside. So there's that. I'm so excited for this. I've been so tired of my yarn being in the bag and I can't pull from the outside because when I'm at home and I'm using like my spinner, like Mantia or, hold on, I have like all of my drinks. If I'm using Mantia or Lila, I'm pulling from the outside because it's on a spinner while I'm at home, right? So if I want to take that crochet out with me, I have to like figure out a way to do it. Like figure out a way to do an outside pull, but from inside my bag. So yeah, I was like, okay, I need to just go ahead and get one. So here we are. Here are the pieces. So let's put it together. It always comes with a strap, and I asked for a vegan one because I don't really care for leather. So I asked for a vegan one, and I was gonna ask for pink. So I'm so glad that they sent pink. I'll leave that on there. And then here are the two pieces. I love that it comes in a little bag. So I'm just going to keep this in my like designated whip bag. The whip bag that I like. I have some scissors, darning needle. I typically put this in there. But it's like my go-to whip bag that's like out and about. It's usually empty except for those things. And then I take whatever whip I want to take and throw it in there. So I have like a like dealer's choice like Sammy's Choice whip bag as opposed to like one whip per bag. I have one bag that I can put any whip in. So I'll probably keep this in there because that'll just be an additional. I wish you guys can smell this. You know that smell, right? Oh, I love that smell so much. Let's get a close up. Isn't it so cute? Isn't it so me? And then there's some daisies on this one too. It's not on the back. Just interesting. Oh, I guess it can't be. Yeah, because it goes completely through the wood. So yeah, unless it's like, it would have to be like triple thick. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. Yay! So then we put it, let's check the instructions. Okay, super simple, but I want to be sure. So you put this on there, and then let's do a little one. So it looks like it's supposed to take about this size. You can get a bigger one, but I didn't want a bigger one. I wanted a little one. Put your yarn on there. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And then you take this. And you push this in to open it and hook it on. Friends, that is so good. That is so nice. I thought it would be a little choppy. Okay, so we have it on my wrist, right? Yeah, I have to put on my left one. We'll just get this hook. Oh, y'all can't see. I'm gonna have to like crochet up. Hold on, let me sit up. Oh, y'all can't see it. I'm not doing a good job. There we go. Okay, so I'm out and about. I'm not walking with my arm this high because that's kind of strange, but we're just gonna do it for this purpose. So I'm out and about and I'm like, oh, I'm standing in line at this cafe that like we might see a celebrity at, and look at me and my yarn because I'm in LA, so it's like we're going to that cafe, oh you know, and I brought my crochet with me. Oh this, oh nothing, it's just my Lemonwood. Oh my gosh, look at it. Can you guys see it? There we go. And it's not heavy. It's just awkward for me to hold my arm up like this. Oh no. Yeah, I can't hold my arm up like that. It has to be like, here we go. Can you guys see this? It does spin 360. So if I'm in the car, I can like hang it on the thing and just like look at it go. Look at it go. So cute. Let's give it a little space at the bottom. There we go. Yeah? Do we like it? I think so. I feel like it's having a hard time spinning. It's because my yarn keeps going under. Maybe. Okay, there we go. So pretend I'm crocheting. It's smooth. It's smooth. Okay, let me catch up. Let me catch up. Mara, speaking of whip bag, Michael's has some nice clear tote bags and duffel bags that are 70% off. How big are they? They're meant for like whips? They are so pretty. Wow, I might have to get myself one. That's nice. What was the name again? It's Lemonwood. Lemonwood. I love that, Sammy. Thank you. Amazing. Yeah, it's cute. This is cute. I want to crochet for realsies and see how it is. Because I know that like with me being right-handed, having it on the right, because like I'll be a passenger princess, right? In the car. I'll be a passenger princess. So it's going to be on this side of me or kind of in the front. It could be like in the front of me too. But I want to see if it'll still spin well. From pulling it, it seemed fine. But like when you crochet, you know that you're not pulling the yarn consistently. So let me go ahead and crochet some and see how it is. What did everybody bring to drink? What did everybody bring to crochet? I only asked Nairo. What did you ask? Did I miss something? Let me go back. I think I missed something. Nairo only asked because sometimes I've seen some that turn and turns. Oh, the 360 question? I didn't miss it. Okay. Turns back. Wait. Some that turn and turns back, if that makes sense. So I've been afraid to try these so far. Oh, so like it kind of does this as you're pulling it? Is that what you mean, Nairo? Yeah, I would wait for a sale. MMC. I would wait for a sale. I waited for a sale. Yeah, okay, I know exactly what you mean. And I thought that it would go that way too. It's 360. It turns 360. So let me keep going so then you can actually see it turning 360. Do you guys see it going? Look at it go! Look at it go! There it goes! Yeah, and it's smooth. It's definitely turning smooth. Oh, let's see if it fixes this. Yes? No? Because that's what I was afraid of. So you see that tugging? So if it's on the right side of me, which when I'm a passenger princess, it'll be kind of like right and in the front. If the yarn goes at the top and it gets stuck there, if I pull, it's going to pull this first. Like you saw how it pulled in like that. It's going to pull that first. But then you keep tugging and then it starts to spin. So that's what I was afraid would happen. Because I see people using it in the car and I'm like, but you're right-handed. So how is it pulling so seamlessly? And I think there's just going to be something like that, like a little hiccup. But once it lets go, it lets go. And then it just goes. But for the most part, I'm going to be using this like, see, like it's doing it again. There we go. Yeah. For the most part, I'll be using it on my wrist on this side of me or my bag. And so the pull should be better. Let me see if I reverse it. And then see, I'm crocheting granny squares for a cardigan. I don't know if I have enough yarn, so I may use a different color just in case. Oh, that's probably a good call. Roxana, I'm crocheting a sweater. Haven't worked on it since March, and I have water. Yay! Trish, well, about to make another coffee and still working on squares for my Battenberg blanket. Gladys, oh yes, Mars, my friend found me a beach bag at Walmart, perfect for center pull and crochet bag. Oh, that's nice. Vivian, I'm drinking water and working on my panels. Yeah. Okay, so I've been pulling this way So if I turn it upside down, it'll pull the other way. Vivian, I'm drinking water and working on my panels. I love berry juice. I'm freehanding mesh. Wish me luck. Good luck. Gladys, and even better, it was on clearance. Nice. We love a good sale. Oops, dropped my hook. Hiya, Crafty Jackalope. I'm starting a granny square blanket. I'm on a kick. I have peach, mango, ice green tea. Wow, that sounds incredible. That is so awesome. Yay! Taylor, I've got Sprite and the Alpine. How far have you gotten? Hi, Yarn Life. How are you? Trish, they get easier once you have some of the yarn. Once you use some of the yarn. I found I still have to unsnag it occasionally. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay. Mars, I'm here. Oh wait, there you go. I have ginger ale. I'm working on my son's blanket. Yay! Gladys, I'm here for the chat. Just had dinner and may start to crochet in a bit. Very nice. Mars, do you keep the yarn labels to keep track of how much yarn you've used? No. No, because if I make a project, if I like finish something, then I'll just weigh it. I have like a little scale. So I'll just weigh it. If I know the skein, then I will just sometimes I'll take a picture to make sure that I have the weight, or I'll just Google it. If I know the yarn, I'll just Google it. If I don't know, then I just don't know. But more often than not, I know what the yarn is, and if I don't have the label, I'll just Google it to see how much it was, like how many grams, and then I'll just weigh the project. But no, I don't really keep track, and I should keep track more. I'm going to keep track more, because Alexis had gifted me a ring to make my own crochet like Rolodex, or yarn Rolodex, and we are meeting tomorrow to go over the printables for you guys so that you can make your own Rolodex. So I'll definitely be keeping track more often and a better system, but I'm not really concerned, especially not with these, because these I primarily use to make samples for videos, so I'm not really like concerned about that. Taylor, 4 skeins left. I'll post a pic on Yarn Overhook at the end of the stream. Yay! Oh, you need to pick a border. Do you have any in mind? It's going. It's going. I'm wondering if pulling from this side is better. It makes it go, I'm wondering if it's just because it's on my right side, but it's making it go like it's twisting clockwise. Before it was twisting counterclockwise. And I think because of how I'm pulling the yarn, it just wasn't working well. But it's working better. I'll have to play with like which way to pull the yarn. If I'm crocheting left-handed, it might be better for it to go counterclockwise. No, but if it's on a bag, it's gonna rub on the bag. So it'll probably need to be going clockwise. Pulling from the left. So we'll keep this here. It seems to be going well. So I would say packaging, I was a little bit concerned because it only came in that envelope and you guys saw that it was just this wood. And I feel like sometimes packaging or delivery services aren't very gentle. So when I first saw the package, I was like, and like freaked out. But I get it because it's so little, it's so light that I can see Lemonwood not wanting to spend too much on shipping costs. So I get it. I think I would still like a little bit more bubble wrap. Because like I said, it was just this thin mailer. So I would say that, oh. To get the pattern, is it for beginners? Oh, Taylor, which one are you trying to bring up? Hi, Michelle. How are you? Are you trying to bring up the Yarn Overhook site? The website for MMC. Thank you. It is join, but I should just change it to yarn over hook, huh? That was your first instinct to put YOH. So I'll probably change it to that. Thank you so much, Taylor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wish that it was like filled with bubble wrap or something. Like wrap this, keep this in the packaging that it came in like this, but wrap that then in bubble wrap. Does that make sense? And then put it in here. It's not going to add too much. That's not going to add too much weight. It's bubble wrap. It's like thin plastic. So I would say that packaging, packaging I would say was like 2 stars. 2 stars. Assembly, 5 stars. That was super easy. And I love that they offered a vegan leather strap. It feels so soft. It's so nice. It does not smell like leather. And then functionality, like overall, I'm tempted to say 4.5. I feel like I can't really say right now because I haven't used it on the go, which was the purpose. I've like tested it out kind of car wise. I feel like when I'm a passenger princess, it'll probably be like if I'm sitting in the chair, my thing is like here. So it'll probably be like here. So that might actually work better. Because right now it's like here. Because then it'll be more in front of me. So I'll have to try. I'm going to put it, we're going to do some road tests. And I'm going to let you guys know how it is. For right now, I would say like 4.5. Wait for a sale. Wait for a sale. I got it. What sale did I get? I cut up my receipt. Let me pay attention to this so that I don't flash my address. Okay. Oh, it was a Christmas in July. So it was 20% off. That was a pretty good one. So I got 20% off. The regular price is 40 and I got it for 32. And then I paid 5 for shipping. Yeah, 5 something for shipping. So that is how much I paid for that. Yeah. It is. Wait for a sale. Wait for a sale. Ugh, all right. I can't decide. Do I want to work on the bolero? Or do I want to work on face scrubbies? I'm so close to being done with the face scrubbies. But I think that's what I want to work on. I think it is. Yeah, I think I want to work on the face scrubbies. So this is what I've made so far. Wait, which one? Oh my gosh. I've woven in my ends so well. I don't know which one's the front. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think this is the front. I love them. I love them. And I want to make some more. Nairo, I have a bearded dragon. We have been hanging out by my window. Just wanted to share. He's been enjoying watching your live too. I took a pic to share on Yarn Book. It's so cute. Sorry, random. No, you don't have to apologize. I love that. I love that. And we have a Pets of Yarn Over Hook forum section too. But please post it on the stories because I want to be sure I see it right away. Yay! Dakota? There we go. Dakota? Cute. I love how that's spelled. Dakota. Hi, Dakota. I love it. Trish, I have had mine after a year, and after a year, I would say 4 stitch markers out of 5. Still snags occasionally. 4 stitch markers out of 5. I love it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give mine. It's like 4.5. Do you have a Lemonwood, or you said that you got yours off of Amazon? I think this is supposed to be. Oh, It's supposed to be 11. Taylor, ooh, how's your bubble pillow going? Oh, it's going really well. I haven't updated you guys in a minute on that one. I finished the first panel. First panel is finished. I am... How far am I on the second panel? I'm probably like... Yeah, because it's in the other room. Maybe here? I think I'm like here on the second panel? Yeah. I have I work on it every now and then, but I'm like really excited about this bolero shrug. So that has been my mindless crochet project lately. Like over the last few days. But yeah, I got a lot done at the beach. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like here. I'm pretty sure I'm like this far. So maybe like a little bit under a third of the way through the second panel. It's going fast. I have to buy my pillows. I was hoping that they would go on sale with the Prime stuff, but I might have to wait. I'm gonna wait and see. It's in my cart, so I'm just waiting for Amazon to be like, "Hey girl, hey, it's on sale." And go from there. So yeah. Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it is like, it's so fun. I think this is in the description, right? Of this live? I need to put the bobble stitch. Yes. So the pattern is in the description of this live. Or I need to put the bolero shrug. That's what I meant. I need to put that one in there because I'll probably be hopping between the two of these, at least for the week. Yeah, I'll probably be hopping through the two of these for the week. So yeah, thank you guys. It is so nice. The bobbles are so nice. I am so excited. I am so excited. Our family all have 5-letter names, so we had to create. Oh, we had to get creative with the name with his name for Xmas stockings and personalization reasons. We are that family. Yes, I love it. I love it, Nairo. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Trish, yes, mine is off Amazon, just called Portable Yarn Holder. Oh, okay. Is it wooden? Is it wooden, Trish? Nairo, oh, that is so pretty. That must feel so nice, like the texture. It is so nice. Nairo, you were the one that came in, right? And you were like, we were talking about a textured like mat for like anxiety and like a fidget mat, right? Hi, Lynn. Nairo, was that you? Oh, am I mixing that up with somebody else? Because that like gave us a really nice idea for a pattern, and I'm kind of excited about it to like have for free on Yarn Over Hook. I might chit chat with you. Hi, Lulu. How are you? Yeah, I thought it was Nairo. I love berry juice. No worries. You enjoy that nap. You enjoy that nap, hun. Michelle, sorry for that short visit. I will be catching the replay. Oh my gosh, no worries. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping in. Taylor, man, I wish I could hop. If I did, I wouldn't get a single project done. It's why I've been meticulous about the alpine blanket, lol. I mean, I have to. I honestly, like, I have to have the options. I have to be able to hop around on projects, or I feel like I actually wouldn't get anything done. I would get bored. I'd get bored very, very easily. So I feel you, but like the opposite, if that makes sense. Okay, and then I'm like forgetting, I forgot how to do this. Here we are. Oh, yeah, I just hop right in. Oop. Yeah, being able to like customize, I feel like it's like a feeling of like customizing my crochet experience. I don't know how to like describe it, but if I have to stick to one thing, I think my mind will just get bored of it. And then I just won't finish. I just won't finish. But if I have it as an option to go back to, then I'm more likely to finish it, if that makes sense. Polar opposites. Trish, yes, looks the same, kind of works as yours, so maybe plywood. Oh, okay. Yarn Life, I just bought the Kato electric yarn winder. Used the chunky yarn, did 2 nice balls. Yay! The Kato one, it did well. I'm so glad, Lulu. What'd you bring to drink? What'd you bring to crochet? Just scrolling through and seeing your beautiful creations, had to stop in. Thank you. Thank you. You can meet Magenta. Let me get Magenta over here since Toshi's not here. Magenta, say hi to the new friends. Ooh, heavy head, girl. Heavy head. Say hi to the friends. Wait, there we go. Do you want to sit here? She still makes me so happy. Like, so happy. Lindsay, did you have to restart your live? I did. I had to restart it because my computer was insisting on doing an update in the middle of the live. So, yes, we had to restart. I'm so, so glad and so thankful that you guys are here and came back. Thank you so much. But yes, had to restart it. That's the first time we've had to do that. What is this? Oh, I switched hooks. That's okay. So thank you. Thank you for coming back. Magenta from Blue's Clues? Oh, Lynn, have you not met Magenta? Yes, Magenta from Blue's Clues. Yeah. Cecilia, hi. Sonia, hello. I've been wanting to make that fidget lap mat too. Got lots of ideas for different stitches for different areas options and can't wait to see the pattern that you guys come up with. Yeah. So like that with Nairo coming in that day and asking for ideas and us like brainstorming together because you know, community, yarn over hook. And then me making this pillowcase, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be in my lap all the time. Yeah, we are coming up with something. We're coming up with something. So I hope that you guys will like it and get excited about it and stuff. Yeah, hopefully we can get it out soon. So keep an eye out. We have so many things coming. So many things coming, especially with our 1 year anniversary approaching. September 26th, mark your calendars. That is our 1 year. Right? I'm supposed to change. Hold on. Yeah, that was right. That is our 1 year. And there's some fun things. We have like so many things in the works. So many things in the works. It's probably going to be like all at once. And like, I hope it doesn't overwhelm you guys. Because we have just like so many different things. We have so many different things coming. I'm just very excited about it. I'm still continuing the border series. So we still have some videos for border ideas coming, and that will continue for a bit. And then we're going to change up the style a little bit with some bonus videos added and stuff like that. Lives are still going to be lives. There might be like a slight change, but yeah, we're just very excited, and there are so many new things, so many new features that YouTube is giving us because we have become partners, and you guys are amazing and keep supporting us and telling YouTube that you enjoy being here. So YouTube is like, oh, okay, cool. Let's give you this. Let's give you that. So you have so many things coming, and I'm excited. I am so excited. Taylor, all right, I need Mask border ideas. Community, help a girl out. So you're doing the alpine stitch. So you guys get a little sneak peek. You guys get a little sneak peek. So you've already seen this border. This border has already come out. This is very femme, so we're not gonna, that's not an option, Taylor. Scallop is also pretty femme. That's coming out this weekend. Not an option. The alpine stitch. These two I think will be too much. This one's coming. Tell me that border is not absolutely wild. Absolutely wild border. It's called the leaning block border. I would say that this is pretty mask, but I think it's going to be too much for your alpine stitch. Your alpine stitch is so nice, you don't want to distract from it. And then this is a puff stitch border. I'd also say that this is a little distracting. We've posted the crab stitch. What do you think about the crab stitch, Taylor? What do you think about that one? Yeah, what do you think about the crab stitch? If not, this one is coming. This is a zigzag border. Very, very simple. And I feel like that might not be bad. It'll add like the smallest detail. This will add the smallest detail without taking away from the alpine. Oh, which one's too much texture, Sonia? The leaning block? It's a lot. It's funky. Yeah, I feel like the zigzag. I think the zigzag. I think the zigzag might work with the alpine. Otherwise, you could just do a simple slip stitch. So the zigzag is a slip stitch and a chain one. I'm trying to imagine it. I feel like that would look really nice. The crab is too much texture? Interesting. I really like the crab. It is specific, but I really like it. Ugh, I love the crab one. What's that stitch that looks like a top slip stitch? This one? Or the picot? I know, should I do a poll? Well, like a poll for who? Like a poll for Taylor? Taylor, I like the crab and zigzag. I'll be waiting for that zigzag video. Because I was actually thinking I'll do a poll on which one you guys want first. The scallop is already scheduled for this Friday. But I have these three that are coming up. So which one would you guys want next Friday? Let me do a poll. Then I feel like I have to like, I'll keep them like displayed here. So that people people have context when they see the poll. Should I like, right, there we go. Keep them like displayed. Let me put this on the poll. So what's today, Tuesday? I can change this week's. So which border tutorial do you want to see next? Because then we have 4 options. So scallop / shell, and then I'll catch up with the chat. Zigzag slash slip stitch, because this is crochet. So we have all the names. And crab. It will look nice. So did you already decide, Taylor? Or should we hold a poll? You just want to wait for the tutorial for the zigzag to see? You can still poll. Okay, so let's do 2 polls. We're gonna do 2 polls first. We're gonna help Taylor pick first, and then I'll get your guys' opinion on which border tutorial should come next. We'll do 2 polls because we can, you know, we can. So which border should Taylor use for her alpine stitch blanket? Oh, perfect. That's not too many characters. So crab stitch. You're not in. Oh, I'm not in a real hurry for the border, but I'd love to see what everyone else wants to see come out. Okay, cool. Should come out next. Okay, great. Great. So scallop slash shell, zigzag slash slip stitch, leaning block, puff stitch. Okay, which border tutorial should come out next? Scallop slash shell, zigzag slash slip stitch, leaning block, or puff stitch? So let me show you guys again what the options are. Okay, so here are the options. First is the scallop, so don't vote yet. First is the scallop. He's already voting. So I have 2 of these. I have 2 of these here because depending on where you place your shell will change the way it looks. So you see? So the shell here, there's no shell in the corner. They're all on the sides. This one, there's a shell in the corner. So you see how it kind of looks a little bit different? They're both very cute, but it just depends on where the shell is placed. Okay. Zigzag slash slip stitch. Leaning block stitch. This one's so cool. This one's so cool. Or the puff stitch. Mars. They're all gonna come out. It's just which one do you want to see next? Okay. And I'll keep these close. So if anybody wants to see them again, just let me know. Perfectly fine. I'll keep them right here. Roxana scallop. Okay. Looks like a slip stitch. Sonia, crab. Crab is too much to combine with the alpine for me for a mask design. I get what you're saying. I feel like it either way, either it could go either way. Yeah, it could go either way. I feel like I'm leaning mad into the zigzag. I think the zag. I think the zigzag would look really cool. Thanks for your help. I'm just not familiar with borders, which is why I've been watching your border videos. It helps. I'm so glad. I feel like there aren't a whole lot of border videos. I have a little can I just like be honest? MMC, welcome. We're so happy to have you. Oh, Sonia, do you mind sharing the border you did on your mystery baby blanket? I would love to do a tutorial on it. I'm like collecting borders. I'm so glad, MMC. Sammi, after my C2C tutorials, I'm going to start a series on borders too. Yay, Annette! I can't wait to see what you come out with. Sonia, it's the camel stitch. It's like the one I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Camel stitch. Taylor, that was so nice of you to give us a little peek at what's to come. You didn't have to do that. Oh my gosh, yeah, of course. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my hot take. Life is too short for a simple slip stitch border. I feel like it depends on the stitch. If you're doing like a waffle stitch blanket, I think a nice slip stitch just along the edge will be perfect. If you're doing something heavily textured, a simple slip stitch border, I think would look really nice. But like I feel you. I feel like most blankets should have like a loud border. I feel you, Lynn. That puff stitch looks like a bean stitch. What is so cool, and I promise I'll get to my hot take. What is so cool is that this puff stitch, so it's a 7, and you yarn over first, so it's not a bean, but it looks like it because it's pushed off to the side, and it's because it's done around a half double crochet. There are half double crochets in all of these puff stitches, friends. I was speechless. So this will kind of segue into my little like hot take, my little gripe. So the reason why, wait, Gladys, what is it? Wait, there's more YouTubers here. Can we do posts on your book? I'll subscribe. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Gladys. Okay. Hot take. So this stitch in particular made me do a dive and it made me a little upset. But it also made me really happy to be doing these tutorials for you guys. So I don't know why. When I first started doing the tutorials for Yarn Over Hook, I didn't always, like for basic stitches, I didn't start from a chain. I just showed how to do the stitch. And I feel like I was doing that because that was very common to just show how to do the stitch. Not so much how to start the stitch. So there are a few videos that I actually plan to redo because now that I have matured as an influencer, if you will, I want to do better by y'all. So when I was starting this border tutorial videos, I was looking at how other influencers do the tutorials because like that's just like you do research. And I noticed, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this as well, that a lot of people don't start, they don't do a corner, and they don't finish. Have you guys noticed that? There are a lot of videos. They don't start the border, they don't go around the corner, and they don't finish. And these two borders, I spent over an hour on each of these squares. Over an hour on each of these squares to figure out how to go around a corner and how to finish it. Because nobody says what to do. Nobody says what to do. And I was like, what is this? Even in written patterns, no one says how to finish. They say how to start and they say what to do. They don't say what to do with the corner, and they don't say what to do to finish it. So the pattern for this is my own. The pattern to do this one is my own pattern. I had to test stuff and figure things out on how to get this to be seamless, so that there is a leaning block at every edge. Otherwise, there would have been like a random double crochet. I don't know. It was so frustrating for me. It was so frustrating for me. And that's why people have trouble. Yes, Roxana. Yes, that's why people have trouble. Yes, that was the worst as a beginner. See, and I'm glad to get y'all's opinions. Yes, even after 12 years of crocheting, I still need to start to finish. Like this one too. So the puff stitch. I watched tons of videos on how to start it and how to get, you guys want to see how far a lot of the tutorials led me? Where's the start of this? See, and I did so well. Where's the start? There we go. This is also my own pattern. I had to make up my own pattern for this. And I mean, there could be people out there who like came up with the same thing that I did. I'm just saying I did not find those people, and I had to come up with something so that I can give y'all a start and a finish. That like there wasn't an obvious start and finish of the border. So this one as well. There was a tutorial that I watched. I'm not gonna put anybody on blast because it's just like, it took a lot of finagling for me to figure out how to end this border, the puff stitch border. And there are very simple ways to do it. It might not look the best, but there are very simple ways to do it. And there were several simple ways to do it. You just end in a half double crochet, or you just end in a regular puff. But you see how all of the puff stitches go a specific way? They're all going this way, right? There were some tutorials that I came across where they ended it on a regular puff, and it just went down. So there's a random down puff in the middle of the border. And I'm like, I mean, I guess like it's okay to have an obvious start and finish in something. Like that's not bad. But I'm like, I was sitting with both of these and I was like, there is a way. There's a way. I know there's a way that I can make this almost seamless. So yeah, on each of these squares, I think I spent an hour, maybe a little bit more, tons of frogging to try to figure out a way to make it a seamless border that didn't leave a random double crochet or a random half double crochet, because I couldn't find anywhere to tell me how to end the border. I couldn't find articles, I couldn't find videos, and maybe I didn't dig enough. Maybe I could have dug a little deeper. But I scrolled through so many videos and like there was no start and no finish. And I figured that you guys might want to know how to start and finish, right? Nairo says, and Yarn Life, wanting to start and finish. Yeah. So, you guys can see it in our videos, I put the timestamps. Starting it, an edge, first corner, continuing the edge, second corner. Because sometimes on the second corner, depending on how many stitches you have around your project, your second corner can end up different from your first corner. And again, I was running into that issue. There was one person who explained to me the puff. And what was her name? I can't remember. I read so many different ones. I think there were a few that said all the same thing. So like for the puff stitch, one corner has one, and this will be in the tutorial as well. One corner has one puff, another corner has two puffs. And when I first started it, I was like, oh, I messed up somewhere. And so I frogged it. I did it again. I was like, I don't understand. So I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. It wasn't until the end of that article that it was like, oh, by the way, you might end up with one or two. And I was like, reading is fundamental. Read the whole thing and then start. So I was really happy to hear that. So I do mention that in the video for the puff stitch. But again, I was watching puff stitch border tutorials, and there were folks that would do like 3 or 4 puffs, and they're like, that's it, great, go ahead and go on out and do your border. And I'm like, how do I start this? How do I go around the corner? How do I finish it? How many stitches do I need? Like, what should I do? How should I prep the corner of my project? How should I prep my project? So like this one, my picot and my crab. No, my picot doesn't, but my crab all have single crochets around the border. They all have single crochets around the border to start, to prep it. There are some tutorials that don't say that. They don't say how many stitches to put in the corner so that you're good and set up for success to go around the border. Crochet borders are so difficult. Crochet borders are very difficult. And I really, really, really want to be sure that the videos that I come out with this series make it a lot easier for y'all. So again, my feelings will not be hurt if you DM me and you're like, Sammi, that tutorial was trash. I have no idea what I'm doing. Redo it, please. Please, at least put please, or like say, hi, how's your day? And then you can tear into me. But like, in all seriousness, let me know. And if you have a request or you have a question, comment in the video. You can call me out. Sammi, you didn't go over this. Can you explain what you did here? Or like, hey, Sammi, can you go over this one more time? Can you do a short or something explaining how what you did here? I will, like, it's fine. It is totally fine. Okay, let me catch up. Thank you so much, Yarn Life. Yeah, it's very interesting. Of course, Crochet Remedy. Oh my gosh, yes, a strong start and a strong finish. Taylor, congratulations. Did you get a video? Or like, did your partner get a video? Or do you have cameras in your house? Something? Taylor, congrats. It's always when you're not watching. It's always when you're not watching. Oh my gosh, Taylor, that is amazing. Can I send hearts? Oh, I can. Hearts, 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 hearts. Or confetti, 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 confetti. Taylor, that's so great. And that LOL, that always happens to me, thinking I came up with something, then it pops up on my feed. I'm like, really? No, it's like, I'm sure I'm not the first one to do that, but I could not find it. I could not find it, so I had to figure it out. Nairo, Sammi, that is the universe giving you stepping stones. You are growing and evolving to the next chapter of your teaching crochet, and I'm very proud of you, and I am very appreciative. Thank you, Nairo. Thank you. I'm excited, and I love teaching, so... Oh my gosh, Taylor, that is incredible. Renee, we would never turn to you. Roxana, I wouldn't. Thank you, guys. It's just in the moment. That's great. That is great. Taylor, congratulations. Well, I have 3 blankets I was going to use. Your crochet borders. Good. Yay. Yay, yay. So yeah, that was my little hot take. That was my little like venting. It was just very frustrating. It was very frustrating, and I approach like everything kind of like from a beginner view now, especially because I've realized that there are a lot of beginners and like even advanced crocheters. Like, I don't typically use borders. I've been spending a lot of time researching and going over borders for y'all because I don't typically do borders, and so this is helping me as well. I'm learning a lot and experimenting a lot with borders and stuff like that. Like, I have been I have so many links saved. I have so many links saved. Books. There's some border books that are on Kindle, which is really nice. I'm planning on going to the used bookstore to get some, hopefully. Um, but yeah, so if you guys ever have a request, you come across a border or anything that doesn't have a start and finish even, let me know and I will try and create a start and finish for y'all. And don't hesitate to reach out for questions. Because yeah, borders aren't very easy. I feel like borders come off very easy and they're not. I'm learning that they're actually not very easy. And so I want to try to make them as easy as possible for y'all. So yeah, that was my little hot take. It's my little hot take. Not really like tea, but more like a hot take. A hook, fresh off the press, if you will. Yeah, little dude. I saw some of your crochet books for your storefront. I was thinking of getting for Prime Day. Yeah, I know that the card deck is on sale for Prime Day. The Granny Squared card deck is down a little bit for Prime. I got a notification for that, so I'll probably order that soon. Yeah. I can't remember what else is on there. What else is on Prime? But I highly suggest it. I highly suggest it. There is a border book that I think I'm gonna go ahead and order. Because it looks really good. TL Yarncrafts recommends it, like highly recommends it. And like her borders are so pretty. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. TL Yarncrafts has some really good border videos. But yeah. Let me share the front with you guys for those who don't have it. We have a lot of nice crochet gadgets and stuff in there. Hi, Jonathan. How are you? Nairo, am I also posted the pictures? Oh, Birdie fan? Beardy fan? Which, by the way, I want to try and crochet a lizard soon. Challenge myself with that project. Oh my gosh, there are so many fun lizard projects. You absolutely should. You absolutely should try. Okay. Where am I? Yarn over. Oh my gosh. Nairo, cutie. What kind of lizard did you say this was again? Cutie. Oh. Is he learning how to crochet? Did you get him some little hooks? Taylor, they are so not easy. My hardest part is still trying to figure out where each stitch is on the side of my blanket. Oh, that's also a video that I want to do. That is on my list. Let me give you a hint because where did I read it? Was it? I think it was in. It was. I'll have to look for it because I was reading through my crochet books and tips on how to crochet into the edge. And yeah, I need to figure out how to do the video on it because there are some different, there are different crochet border tips that I've been coming across. And I want to compile them and do like a tips video kind of thing. But because you said that you're still a bit of ways. So cool. So that gives me some time. That gives me some time to put that together. Thank you, Taylor. I feel like you're like helping me get these border videos really good and going. And not just Taylor, but everybody, Roxana, Nairo, Sonia, all of the friends saying how difficult it is. So thank you guys. I'm really glad that we started the series. Yay! Bearded dragon. Nairo, that's so fun. Taylor, I would love that video. It would be so helpful. Taylor, same-ish. For me, it depends on which stitch I use. So far, I can only tell when I do double crochet. Anything else, I turn to mush. Yeah, so I have highlighted and sticky noted some notes. So I will compile them for y'all. I'm so glad that we're talking about this. Yeah, borders are difficult. Borders are difficult, and I think that's why I've pretty much like avoided them as best I could. If there's like something that I'm like "Ugh, that like really needs a border, then I'll put in the effort and I'll like try and like do it. But if it doesn't need a border, I do not put a border. I skip it. I skip it. And this is also kind of like I said, this is helpful for me because not only am I like also learning borders and like learning techniques and like stuff like that, but I'm also getting over that. I'm getting over the like aversion that I have to doing a border. Because yeah, I don't it's so interesting, right? Because you're just going along the edge of a project with probably like most likely the same stitch. So you would think it wouldn't be that difficult. But it is actually it does take some technique. And it does take some patience and like focus. I feel like it's definitely not mindless doing a border. Even when I was doing these squares, I couldn't do them while watching anything. I couldn't do them while doing anything else. I had my audiobook in my ears and I had to like pause and like take off my headphones. You know when you can't see because there's too much noise coming in your ear? Like when you're trying to park your car, you have to mute the music so that you can like see what you're doing. So I had to like mute my audiobook so I could see what I was doing with my crochet. But yeah, they're actually borders are surprisingly, I don't know if I would say it's difficult so much as mm, unapproachable. Mm, just not as easy as it looks. I think like that's like the best way of explaining it. It's just like not as easy as it looks. Let me see. Renee, I'm putting my first ribbing on a project. Oh my. Oh, what are you doing? Let me see. I'm sorry I have to go to sleep. No worries. No worries. Thank you for hanging out. Taylor, right now. Yeah. I love Bear Juice. Sorry I haven't been talking. I'm really focused on what I'm crocheting. Why are you apologizing? This is crochet in chat. If you're crocheting, you're doing a great job. How's it going? Gladys, sorry, side note, do you have the deck linked to your storefront? I can't find it. I don't have the deck linked to our storefront because I haven't purchased it yet. So I don't put anything in there that I haven't actually used. So I have not done that one yet, but I can send it to you. Unless you can find it yourself on there. But if you want me to send it to you, I can send it to you. It's sitting in my cart, waiting. So it wouldn't be difficult. Taylor, I didn't think of not doing a border as an option. Because that might work too. It might, but the alpine stitch, is yours not curling a little bit, either on the side or at the ends? And Trish, I have been listening while I did some squares. I'm working on my first blanket. So I might do the shell border for my Battenberg blanket. Oh, right, that is your first blanket. Trish, yay! Nairo, I only stick to craft stitch, scallop, and picot. And of course, single crochet. That is literally it for me. So I'm glad for your border series. Yeah, I typically do, I think that's probably why I don't count it. Like this blanket here, I just did like a single crochet. Half double? Of course, half double, because that's my go-to. I just did a half double crochet around. It was very simple. So that's also an option, Taylor, to just do a half double crochet or a single crochet around. That'll just clean up the edge. So it doesn't even have to be like a textured border. Ugh. Okay, let me get that for you, Gladys. Lori, remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, if you're enjoying the live, please hit that like button, friends. Thank you so much. My live stopped. I'm back. No worries, Gladys. Welcome back. Michelle, hi. Hi from Puerto Rico. Oh, right. I forgot that you're in Puerto Rico with one bag, right? You got your one bag? And we were talking about how you're the carry-on queen. I hope you're having so much fun, Michelle. I forgot that you said that you were going to Puerto Rico. I'm making a cover up for my surrogate daughter's 30th B-Day. Yay! Roxana, Sammy, have you heard of the book Modern Crochet Sweaters? I have not. Do you have it? Do you like it? Mars, I'm glad someone asked because I was looking for it just now on Amazon, your storefront. Oh, yeah. So there, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet, so it's not there. It's a great book. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that. Crochet Remedy Pico is my go-to border. I feel like that's a go-to for a lot. It's very, very simple and it's fun and delicate. That was why I did that one first. Taylor, not really, maybe a little at the top where I'm working. Okay. Yeah, maybe finish it and see. But even just like a single crochet, because like I have found that adding a border shapes the project really nicely. It does. It shapes the project really nicely. Like you can even see in my squares. Like that is a beautiful square and a very simple border. It's like, it's just beautiful around the edge and a very simple border. If I were to show the back, if you were to do just like a slip stitch or single crochet, you would end up with such a nice shape. So I have found that like doing a border does have its positives. It really does. I wouldn't even say that it has a negative. It's like doing a border is only going to make your project better. So Roxana, I'm doing the first pattern in the book with wool yarn. Ooh, how is it coming? Yarn Life, I tried to make up a border on one of my blankets. It was a disaster. Oh no, what happened? Dallas, I'm working on a shrug. Just finished the pineapple shawl. Yay! Sammy, can you show Picot border? Yes. There you go, Gladys. This is the Picot border. And that should be the first of our series. It's a learning experience. That's the best kind of experience, Roxana. And that Amazon has a granny square flower deck. I know. I know. I want it really badly. Jonathan, I did the backwards single crochet for my border. That's the crab stitch border. Do you like it? Trish, what would be the best and easiest way to join the solid granny squares? So you can do join as you go. If you don't mind adding another round around your granny squares. Otherwise, there are so many different ways. You can do a slip stitch join, ladder join, a whip stitch join. Do you want to add a, like, are you okay with adding another round around your squares? Because the join as you go method is really nice. Really, really nice. Good, Roxana. MMC, I'm sorry, I know I'm, no, you're not being annoying. Bye, friends. But I don't want to leave without saying goodbye, but it's super late, so can you guys say goodbye for me? Bye, MMC. E, hello. You're drawing right now. What are you drawing? Is it L or E? L? Taylor, it makes it look finished. Did a border on my son's blanket. It was similar to the crab. It was like a single crochet, twist, pull through. I don't know the name of that one. That is a crab stitch alternative. That's on my list of videos to do. So when you do the enter, pull it through, twist it, and then pull it through, that simulates the crab stitch. It's just done continuing in that round. Like if you were right-handed, it's like an alternative for right-handers who can't go backwards. Did it come out looking a little bit like the crab stitch? I think it leans a different way. Hi, Misty. Roxana, I used that border for a baby blanket. Oh, nice. Jonathan, I love doing the crab stitch. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Jenny, I did a picot on one of my star blankets and shells on the 2 blankets I made for my grandniece and granddaughter. The picot is so nice. It is really, really nice. Yeah, I have that one coming up next. Well, not next, but like next in my round of filming is the alternative crab stitch. Because the going backwards can be a little difficult. It's pronounced like L. Okay, I thought that was an exclamation point. I really need new glasses. I thought it was an exclamation point at first. Then I was like, wait a minute, that looks like an L. I need to make my font bigger. I don't know why I just don't make my font bigger. It's very small. Hi, L. I'm drawing for Art Fight. If you know what that is. What is that? What's that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it just goes forward. Yeah, it's really cool. I think it's a really, really nice alternative. Really nice alternative. Okay, and then I slip stitch here. Yeah, there we go. And then here. Okay, do I want to do 2? I kind of want to do like a full red one. And a full green. I don't know if I'm going to do a full green. Because this full brown took a lot. And I think I am. I think I'm going to do a full red. I just want to use this. I just want to use all of this. I've used up all my pink, so I don't have any more pink. But I just want to use up all of this. So I'm going to do a full red one. MMC, I'm saying bye. MMC, can you hear me? Bye. Art Fight is an art game with 2 teams, and you draw characters that people from the other team made to score points. Basically, it's a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Is it like streamed? I'll have to ask my husband if he's heard of it. He probably has. 3, 4, 7. Oh, so friends, on Saturday, I had mentioned that I am working on a cheat sheet for y'all for colors, for picking color combos for your yarn and your projects. And that I am working on it with my husband. Is there anything specifically that you guys would like to see? 1, and 2, would it help to have, the colors are going to be in the packet. Would it help to have examples of those color combos in the packet as well? So like, you know how when you go on Pinterest and you look up color palette for this, and it brings up like a living room, and it has like a brown chair, blue walls, yellow curtains, or something like that. You look up this color palette and it brings up wildflowers. You bring up another color palette and it's like a bowl of fruit showing that color palette together. Would you guys want examples like that in the packet, or just the color combos, like just the palette? Or would you want to see the vibe? I was going back and forth on if I wanted to do that. If I wanted to just keep it the colors, or put like, what would that be called? Just like an example photo. Examples would be helpful. Okay, cool. because I was like, I can't crochet. I don't want to like go out and get yarn and crochet this and like blah blah blah. But then I was like, will a picture of like greenery with orange and pink and purple flowers be helpful? So I wanted to know if that would actually be helpful. Yes, Stitches is this week. Stitches is tomorrow. It is every other Wednesday. So it's tomorrow. We have Stitches tomorrow, as well as our Summer Stash Bash week 6. We are almost done. Oh my gosh, we are almost done. Yes, so Lexus will be here tomorrow, friends. Hi, Roxana, or Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. Roxana, you've been here. Hi, Ronnie. Inspiration. Yeah, inspiration. Inspiration photos. Oh, that would be awesome. Show examples, please. Okay, cool. I think I'll have like, I'm gonna test the layout and see, because this one, like, I was concerned about you guys being able to print stuff out and photos coming out well. But then I was like, well, if you wanted to, you could just keep it soft, and not print it out. Just print out like the color wheel. Because like, here's a little teaser. So one, I found out that laminating, doing a strong, thick lamination on an 8.5 or 11, an 8.5 by 11, yeah, an 8.5 by 11 like letter sheet at like FedEx is one, not very expensive. I think it's like $2 and something. I think is how much I paid. And really, really nice. So in the packet, it will include a color palette that my husband came up with. He created it himself for his color theory classes that he teaches, and gave it to me to use in Yarn Over Hook, friends. So shout out to my amazing, perfect, wonderful husband. He gave me his entire course so that I can make a cheat sheet for y'all. Like, I asked him if he could help, and he said yes. And then he was like, here's my entire class. And just like, and gave it to me. So, y'all will have color theory from a person who teaches color theory. So color theory basics, you guys will have color theory basics. So it's not going to be like a course. It's going to be very, very basic color combos, so that you guys can go in the store with a little bit more confidence. So the color wheel that he designed is a really beautiful color wheel. It's just like the ones that you can see online, but this one you guys will have, and you can print it out. You can even get it printed at FedEx so that the colors are very nice and vibrant. Get it laminated so that you have one, and then you can take markers and mark on it. Mark on it over and over and over again to combine colors and see what you like. Go to the store, take your marker, mark some colors, and like see like what's the complementary color of this? What is the triadic color of this? What is the what is the other word? Tetradic? Tetradic. What's the tetradic color of these? Like, all of those. So it's gonna be a nice packet. Thank you, Mr. Yarnover. Yay for hubby. You guys are so awesome. Yeah, he's awesome. I can give a shout out. Let me double check what his handle is. Yeah, he is great. He's also a great teacher and is teaching me things as well. So here I can share this with y'all. He's probably gonna be like, oh my gosh, why did you do that? So yeah, you guys can peep the art and all that. He's pretty great. Color theory hubby. I hope that this will be fine. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you so much. Thank you. Did the sound go? Did you guys hear it? It showed up on my end. And the little thing. Yay! I'm so glad. Yay! Man, this evening started off a little rocky, and this it's gotten so good. Thank y'all again. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on that tonight because I'm so excited for it. Working on it, getting everything situated, and then sending it over to my husband for review, so you can be sure that I'm not lying to you and that I get all my stuff right and that I'm not misrepresenting him. He's like, you'll get it fine. And I was like, nope, I really need you to make sure that you check this and check it very good. So I'm hoping to have that out to y'all very, very soon. Your husband is so kind. So when you can pick up adoption papers, I have my stuff back. I love Berry Juice. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, Taylor, yes, lamination. Um, and having examples would be nice. Good, good, good. Okay, so we're gonna put some examples in there. Yeah, so taking it, get it laminated. I highly recommend getting it done at FedEx. And then if you have like a FedEx equivalent in your country, getting it done there, because that lamination is so nice, and you can take a dry erase marker and just mark it. Take it with you, like keep it in your whip bag. Take it with you to Michael's or whatever yarn store you're going to. Mark it up, find the complementary colors, find all the stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, yeah. So I hope that you guys can do that and all that jazz. I am very excited. I'm very excited for this packet. Yay! Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you, thank you. Oh wait, yeah, I have to like it and love it. Love, like. We love supportive partners. We do. Is there anything else that you guys would like to see in it? Anything like that you guys can think of? Annette, thank you. Thank you so much. See, so that one doesn't get an alert. I need to figure that out. But you guys can see it. And it's so cute, a little hippo in a chair. Thank you so much, Annette. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Taylor, when's the SoCal Craft Fair? Or did that already happen? You said that you will be there. Oh, that is in November. That's in November. What are the actual dates? Let me get the actual dates. Oh, I have it in my calendar. I just don't have it memorized. It is the 22nd and the 23rd. Is SoCal Fiber Fair. November 22nd and 23rd. So excited. So excited for that one. Yarn Life, I just got a pattern on Etsy for a hippo with a pink tutu. Can't wait to make her. That sounds so cute. Oh my gosh. Can you share it? Can you share the pattern link on Yarn Over Hook? Do you mind? Crochet Remedy, maybe only the super chat produces a sound, but not the stickers. That's what I'm thinking. It's because even like my settings, it only says super chat. It doesn't say super stickers. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I might have to try a different service because I don't see a super stickers option. So I'll keep working on that. Taylor, maybe I'll have my husband take me out there. LOL, sounds fun. That would be great, Taylor. Please let me know. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. If you guys are ever here and you want to let me know, because I know like I'm just a person on the internet. And I have seen your guys' faces just on pictures maybe. So, but if you guys do come out for stuff, like please let me know if you want to. I am down. I am always down to meet friends. That would be so great, Taylor. SoCal Fiber Fair is really nice. It is, I went last year and it was so nice. And November in LA can be really nice. It can be really nice. It's like cool during the day. And like it stays pretty consistent at night. There's like it's nice and sunny. It's just like cool. It's nice. Highly recommend. Oh yeah, and Renee, yes, come. Amtrak runs from Nebraska to California. I've always wanted to ride a train. From Nebraska. Which train line is that? I've ridden the train from Chicago to Albuquerque multiple times. I think that's 2 days. 2 days? No, it's just over one day. I think I only spend one night on the train. I can't remember. The furthest train I've done is from DC to Sacramento. So I went across the whole, like, almost the entire width of the country. It was so nice. I love trains. Love trains. Um, yeah, I can't remember what that train line is called. Because the train line that I'm used to is the Southwest Chief, I think is what it's called, and goes from Chicago to LA and stops in Albuquerque. Um, yeah, I think it's 2 days. Because then that's one day. Yeah, so I think it takes 2 days. So from Nebraska, is it 2 days about? It was far. I was a kid. My grandparents loved taking trains. And we took a train from DC to Sacramento. It was 3 days. 3 days. And it was flat because we went through the middle. So it was flat, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I spent a lot of time in the sky cabin. Sky, gosh, I haven't ridden a train in so long. It's been way too long. Sky view cabin, sky cabin, sky car, sky cart, I think is what it's called. Um, the whole sides are glass and the top. Beautiful. Just beautiful. It is very fun, Jenny. It is so much fun. There's a train is it in Colorado? There's some beautiful, like, independent train lines that do, like, just day trips, like, all over the country. And they go through, like, these scenic, like, oh, just beautiful, beautiful parts of the country. And, like, in Europe, oh, don't even get me started on European trains. Um, Absolutely gorgeous. There are a bunch in Japan that I really want to try. Um, but y'all didn't know this about me. I really like trains. But like not like cargo trains. Like I like the scenic ones, like fancy ones. Like I want to like wear an obnoxious dress and have huge like trunks of clothes and like sleep in a sleeper cabin like that kind of train. I love it. So yeah, if you take a train from Nebraska here, please let me know and let me know how it is. Road trip, train road trip. That would be fun. That would be so much fun. Gladys, I feel like I live under a rock. The only trains I've taken regular MTA. Yeah, they're definitely not like public trains. Definitely not like that. That's so funny. Not New York trains. 40 hours for me to Sacramento. Okay, so almost 2 days. Oh, that's far. That would be a nice long train ride. Yeah, even when I moved, because I went to Chicago for college, even when I moved there from New Mexico, I took a train. I like figured out the system of like I can pack some boxes on the train, and send them ahead, and then I can like ride the train. So I like rode the train there like with my mom for college. I was so excited. It was so fun. And then when I came home for Christmas, for a few years, I rode the train home. It's cheaper, and if you don't need to go, well, it was then. If you don't need to be somewhere in a hurry, it's just so nice. It's so, so nice. Man, I could have done a lot of crocheting. I don't think I did any crocheting because at the time I wasn't really crocheting very much. But now the idea of like, oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so nice. Right, Taylor, think of the crochet I could get done. That's so funny. Sonia, ooh, I want to take a solo trip on the Dreamliner, I think, from Chicago to Portland. That's one I want to do too. I have friends who did that one and they loved it. In a roomette and just crochet and watch. Sonia, that sounds dreamy. That sounds dreamy. Crochet by Sylvia. Ooh, let's check it out. Oh my goodness. My phone is... What is going on? There we go. Where was it? Crochet by Sylvia S2. Let's see. Crochet by... Whoops. Crochet by... Oh my gosh, all of her patterns are so cute. Is it this one? Sorry, I was like so sucked in, I forgot. I was like, I need to show you guys. Yarn Life, is it this one? Cutie! So cute. I cannot wait to see that. Glad this is about the same cost as taking a plane. No. Ugh, at least it wasn't. I don't know how much it costs now. But I would take the train because it was so much cheaper than a plane. Like, so much cheaper. So much cheaper. Sonia, there was a YouTuber who I came across who did a round trip around the US on Amtrak. Ah. So my grandparents did that for their anniversary. They like... Did they do... No, they didn't do the one up for up to Washington. They didn't do that one, the Dreamliner, I think. I don't think they did that one. But they did like... Yeah, they did like almost all of them for their anniversary. They did that. So cool. Absolutely so cool. I've heard the Polar Express train is really nice. Trish, that would be cool. I have been telling Aussies about the crochet crawl you was talking about, and a few have heard of it, but thought we had to have a drink at a pub. That's so funny. Trish, you should start one then. You should start one. If you talk to your local yarn stores, maybe you can start one there. You could be the first yarn crawl, but with no drinks. Like, not that kind of drinks. Taylor, well, if you ever take a train here, I'll take you to the nation's best zoo. I do like zoos. That's about all we got going for us in Nebraska. The nation's best zoo, and that's about it. I think Chicago to Portland was like under 2K, but includes food too. Yeah, because you're getting a room. You were talking about a room, right? Yeah, the rooms, the sleeper cars. Fancy. Very fancy. Roxanne, I've never been on a train, but it sounds dreamy. It is like straight out, it can be straight out of a storybook. Like, I think that's why I like it so much. It just feels so, like I told you guys, like I'm a super Libra. It just like, it feels so like romantic. Like not like in like a lovey-dovey sort of way, just like that like really like that really sweet vibe. Cause like old-timey can be a little dicey. It can be a little dicey. But it's like that like nice part of like old-timey things. Like the the feeling of just like traveling slowly and like seeing the country as you go and like meeting people on your train, eating in the dining car with other folks, like making friends along the way. It's just like, you know, Taylor knows what I mean. Yeah. Cheap but a yellow thing. Kind of. 10 years ago, we did the Orient Express from Venice to Prague and Prague to Paris. Renee, see you later. Not cheap, but a yellow thing. Oh, got it. That sounds heavenly. Sonia, I'm a little worried about getting motion sickness. And yeah, a roommate. Um, yeah, I know that there are things that you can take like to help with that. But yeah, that would be a concern, huh? How did this happen? Oh, because of that. I didn't increase that right. This all sounds like a road trip, Annette. Annette just hears like, huh? Are we talking about traveling again? Are we talking about traveling? Yeah, train ride would be really nice. That would be really, really nice. Okay, where did I mess up? Oh, I messed up there. The scenery is amazing. That's what I mean. Like the scenery, oh, it can be so nice. And then just like imagine all of us. Imagine all of us sitting in the sky car. That's what it's called. It was called the sky car. Um, Sitting in the sky car, just like crocheting in the little group chairs. That would be so cute. That would be so cute. All of us just hanging out. We'd have to pick like the right train, like train ride because some of them aren't as scenic. Some of them are kind of flat. I remember a lot of the ride from DC to Sacramento just being flat because we literally just went straight down the middle of America. So I just remember a lot of it being flat. There were parts that was like really green, but I just remember a lot of corn. But I was like 14, maybe 13. I cannot remember fully. But I know that I like the Southwest Chief. Yeah, I know I like the Southwest Chief because that one, oh, that one is so nice. Really, really nice. Because you go down, I think you go down and over. Yeah. So I think you go through, I can't remember. I'll have to look at the map. Taylor, oh my gosh, renting a car just for Yarn Over Hook where we can eat, crochet, chat. Like that sounds so amazing. I know we're gonna have to like figure out some retreats. It probably won't be soon. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because we are still growing. We're not even a year yet. But there absolutely will be retreats. But we're saving these. All of these lives are recorded. So I will just go through and like pick all of the trips that we have planned when we're ready and we're gonna do all of them. Could you imagine? Yeah, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. Okay, let's see. And then I want to double check this. Let me double check this because I'm not feeling confident in this pattern. I feel like I'm missing something. And for those who are curious, Roman's taking notes. Yay! For those who are curious, this is the pattern that I am working on. It is the Summer Stash Bash pattern from last week. Where is it? So I'm pulling up the pattern here because I feel like I'm forgetting a stitch. No, I'm not. Yeah, okay. It says that I'm not. I think the reason why I feel like I am is because typically this is where I would join a new color. I think that's what I'm used to. Okay. And that there are other podcasters who rent Airbnbs, cabins, and all the things. Annette, can you DM me? Can you DM me those podcasters on Yarn Over Hook? Do you mind? Because I would love to see how they do it. Because I know that like TL Yarn Crafts has a retreat coming, and it was very, very limited, in different capacities. And I definitely took some notes. I definitely took some notes from that one. So I would love to take some notes from other ones who have also done these retreats. Taylor, I can't decide what to do for my next project. I really want to try knitting again, but also I have another blanket I want to make. Because you still have 4 skeins left of this blanket, but you're going through this pretty quickly. Have you tried a wearable? Or are you interested in doing wearables? Thanks, Roxana. Sonia, I'll start the spreadsheet. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Annette. Yes, if you don't mind, because I would really love to see how they do it. Jenny, have a good night. Oh my gosh, 4 a.m.? 4 a.m. a.m. Goodness gracious. Have a good night. Sonia Taylor, I vote the blanket mostly because the only tutorial I know for knitting is Passionate Kelsey double strand beanie. Ooh. That doesn't sound bad though. Yeah, I have a wearable. Have you tried a wearable? It scares you? I've never done a wearable. I'm so nervous too. It scares me, lol. Do something easy, like a hexagon sweater. Or like a mesh sweater. Or a shawl. Or a swim cover up. Did you end up making anything special for your anniversary? If it's like private, keep it private. But like if you can describe what you made, I would love to know. Because I thought that you were trying to make a wearable for your anniversary. You're like, oh no, no, no. Oh, ponchos? That's also super easy for a wearable. I looked up some stuff, but there just wasn't enough out there. Hmm. Sonia, super easy way to jump into wearable is to make 2 hexagons and sew up the back, and bam, you have a cardigan. Yeah, like that is a great first wearable. After doing my hexagon pullover, I'm like, oh yes, this is a good first wearable. Maybe I should do a video on that. What are some good beginner friendly wearables, first wearables? I can compile all of our ideas. But yeah, I would say like bolero shrugs, like making this bolero shrug. I'm like, oh, I understand why everyone was making one. It is, if you're interested in the bolero shrug, Taylor, definitely recommend this one as a first wearable. Thanks, Roxana. Taylor, you know, like I would love if there was more inspiration out there and videos for that kind of stuff, but there just isn't. Yeah, that's interesting. Hmm, that is interesting. Tabitha, you can also make a shawl with essentially 3 giant granny squares stitched together. That was my first one. You could. 3? Oh, yeah. Wait. 3 or 4? 3? Giant granny squares? 1. How does that work? Am I not seeing it right? Oh, yeah, they would have to be really big. That is so cool, Tabitha. 3 or 4. 3 if you want it open in the front. Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I was like, could you like see the smoke coming out of my ears? Trying to picture that. That is so cool, Tabitha. Do you have pictures? I would really love to see. There's some cute ponchos out there, and I love ponchos. I'm not a huge shawl girly, but I love ponchos. I do love ponchos. Sonia, or you could do 2 rectangles in a lacy pattern and stitch them together. Ooh, first wearable is a great video idea. Okay, great. Hot take. The look of crocheted wearables is just not my style. I'm sorry if that makes me bougie. That does not make you bougie at all. I feel like a lot of crochet wearables can be very chunky. And in order to get like the nice drapey lacy feel, you've got to do lace yarn or sport weight yarn. The smaller the yarn, the less crochet, like I hate to do that, but less crocheted it looks. So you might just need to look for the right wearable. I have saved so many wearables where the yarn isn't bigger than a size 2. Like maybe there's a 3, but size 2. And it depends on the stitch. But I feel like a lot of the crochet wearables out there are chunky. They are chunky. But crochet wearables don't have to be chunky. There's a pattern maker. Let me get her name. I have like 5 of her patterns saved on my Pinterest. I think she's in Mexico. Is she in Mexico? But she makes gorgeous, gorgeous things that don't have that look that you're talking about, Taylor. Annette, look up weekend retreat crochet with Kelsey. This is one. Okay, great. I'm gonna look that up. Thank you, Annette. Sonia, haha, not bougie. Have you looked at MJ off the hook? Oh, MJ off the hook's patterns are also very nice, very chic. She has some summer style stuff that's flowy. Thank you, Annette. I haven't watched a lot of other crochet influencers. I'll have to look up these things. Yarn over hook fan. Infinite possibilities with crochet. Yeah, completely judge-free zone, Taylor, because I get what you're saying. Here she is, right here. Like, Knit Crow Addict. Have you guys heard of Knit Crow Addict? Her stuff is so sweet and like drapey and just nice. Just very, very nice. And she uses fingering weight yarn for almost all of her stuff. Takes a lot, but man. So like, I think I can, yeah, there are no, I think if I cover that up, because I just like, I want to just, okay, I can do that. Okay. So you see like that? Oh, all of those are really nice too. But like, I think it's fine. So like that, Taylor. An honest opinion. You can tell me like, yeah, like Knit Crow Addict. Her stuff is so pretty. So, so pretty. I wish that it would do the thing. Let me share this. Her stuff is so pretty. Like even her sweaters are light and drapey. Just so nice. Why is Pinterest like this now? I remember Pinterest not being so so difficult. There we go. Like this lace top. Yeah. But if you're not into crochet wearables, that's also fine. That's also fine. I'd say that was like a lukewarm take. You're totally fine with that because I get what you're saying. So, have you crocheted like house things? Or are blankets just your thing? Because doing another blanket sounds fine. Have you tried crochet hats? Crochet hats are becoming really popular. I feel like I've been seeing a lot more crochet hats. Sonia, yes, just found some of her patterns. I can't wait to try out her styles. Yeah. I'm gonna buy so much fingering weight yarn. I had never had a desire to get fingering weight until I came across Knit Crow Addict. Because her stuff is so beautiful. And like the detail, I like want to get the exact yarn that she uses because it's like, man, it's just so pretty. Gladys, yes, yeah, yeah. Okay, Roxana just posted. Let me check that out. Oh, one of Premier Yarns is going to discontinue Premier Cotton Speckles. I heard it from Creative Grandma's Live. The yarn's currently on sale. Oh no, does anybody use Premier Cotton Speckles? That's so interesting because I feel like at Michael's, their speckled yarn, they had a plush speckled yarn that was also like on clearance. What's happening to the speckled yarn, friends? Taylor, I always love seeing wearables on other people, and I'm so impressed with the work that goes into it, but I'm so specific on my pattern and what I'll make. Yeah, that makes sense, Taylor. That completely makes sense. Trish, I have noticed that most of the crochet content is about markets, and now I don't make for markets. I more watch podcasts while I crochet. There's been a lot of content for markets, but I think it's just because like crochet has become really popular to buy. So a lot more people are doing markets. And honestly, I'm loving it because there are too many Temu shops out there. Too many Temu shops out there. Here in LA, I don't know what it takes to like sell in public spaces. But the number of tables that I see set up when I go to like Little Tokyo, if I go anywhere downtown, there are so many tables set up with Temu crochet that it's like such a bummer. It's such a bummer. I have yet to see, unless I'm at a specific market, I've yet to see just like real people, real crocheters selling their crochet just like out and about. At markets and festivals, yes. Like in a formal setting, yeah. In an informal setting, it's such a bummer. Bye, Roxana. Sonia, Taylor, I would suggest trying out different styles in baby sizes. That way you can try out what a style looks like, and it won't take too long or too much yarn. That's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. And I have a 1-year-old who can be my model, who's now walking. She can walk the runway, or they can walk the runway for you. Annette, I want to make a... Whoa, what is that word? Oh. Is it that method? I can never remember what the word is. Wait, what is that? What is that, Annette? Oh, it's knit. Got it. Do you make a lot of knit wearables? Oh, the top-down method. Yeah, you can. Can't you do that in crochet? I thought that you can do that in crochet. I've never made a top-down. I've tried. I tried once a while ago, and I like could not understand it, and so then I stopped. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Oh, this is a specific style for knitting. Wow. Please let us know how that goes, Annette. Yeah, it's a bummer, Taylor. The amount of Temu crochet. Like, if I shared with y'all, like, a picture of every time I'd seen it around here in LA, like, my timeline on Yarn Overhook would be flooded. It would absolutely be flooded. Oh, I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to do another show because during the last live it wouldn't let me live. So let me do a show. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore that. There was a bit of a oh, this is going so much smoothly. I'm so happy. Okay. So I wanted to show y'all more of this, more of my doodad blanket. Okay, Magenta, your head is so heavy. There we go. Okay. So I had added 4 more rows to my blanket. Look at that detail. Look at this detail. So I had originally stopped here at this second scallop row. And so when I picked it back up and continued, I finished all of this. I'd done all of that. So that is what I wanted to show y'all earlier. And I think then it got, yeah, because I don't think I've ever held it so close to y'all so that you could like really see the detail. But yeah. It's so nice. But yes, I am going to block it. It does have some stretch, like a lot of stretch. So I'm going to block it so that the center evens out a bit. Because it's like, it's so interesting because I don't remember doing my tension particularly very loose. But I just think because I was going, I did. I just made that like unconscious choice to do it looser. So pay attention to your tension, friends. I should make a sticker of that. Pay attention to your tension. So I am gonna have to block it. We were talking about bed sizes. I don't know if Bonnie's still here. But yeah, I'm thinking about making it about maybe around a queen, a little bit bigger than a queen. So I started the other cake. This is all one cake plus a little bit. Did I actually start? I don't think I did. Hold on. I don't think I actually started on the next cake. I didn't. So here's my magic knot here. So this is one cake. This is one cake. So those mandala cakes, you get a lot of yarn. You get a lot of yarn. Hi, Vima. And so when you do the Hooked on Sunshine and you do that center mandala, make sure that you do it a little bit tighter than you think. Do it a little bit tighter than you think. Because yeah, it's just a little bit, you can see it's a little bit concave, which means that my tension here is looser. So you can see that. You see that here? My tension right here is looser than out here. And I also think that I wasn't confident in the stitches because this was the first time that I was combining so many different stitches. And I see your guys' questions, so I'll go back. I'm combining, I love this blanket. it is so challenging in like the best of ways. Oh my gosh, I got a cat hair in my eye. There we go. It's challenging in like the best ways. The best ways. I'm combining stitches I never would have thought I would combine. And these are all basic stitches. Shell, V-stitch, cluster, popcorn, front post, half double, single, double, back loop only. It's all very simple stitches. It's just how she combined them. So Hooked on Sunshine, Doodad Blanket. The mandala is Meowth, the Lion Brand mandala cake. MJ does do a lot of that top down. Yes. And that I'm making a raglan, that's the word, raglan crochet cardi now for my sister-in-law. How is that going, Annette? Gladys, oh my gosh, so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Taylor. Good. I'm so glad that you got the list. Maybe try this next then. Because it's in a round. It's a lot more engaging and rewarding, I feel like, than a corner to corner or a back and forth, like row by row. So maybe try this one since you already have the pattern, Taylor. Stunning details. How long have you been working on it? So Tabitha, I've been working on this one because I go on and off. So I didn't work on it for months because I just couldn't when I was prepping for my wedding. And I think I started it. Oh, I posted a picture on Yarn Over Hook when I started it, so I can actually see. It's not intimidating. It's not intimidating at all. Like, or I shouldn't say it's not intimidating. Like, you shouldn't feel intimidated. It is so basic. So basic. Oh, I'll show you the back. I'll show you the back. Thank you, Yarn Life. I do have a pattern leak. Give me 1 second. So let me see when I started. Oh my gosh, Sammy, one thing at a time, girl. Okay, so I'm on my Yarn Over Hook. Let me go to my photos. I love this. I love like being able to post photos of my progress on Yarn Over Hook because then I can actually like see how long I've been working on something. It's gonna be good and bad. Because I started this. Oh yeah, I started this a long time ago. This is when I started it. Okay, what is the date? Ah! I started it 5 months ago. That's okay. So I thought so. I started it at the beginning of the year. I can show y'all. It was so cute. I was so excited. Let me cover this, or I'll just zoom in. There we go. This is the beginning of it. I was so excited. Oh, I was so excited. So yeah, I started it 5 months ago, but I can tell you confidently, I didn't work on it for like maybe 3.5 months. I did not work on it. And then I worked on it for a few days in May. I didn't work on it at all in June. And then I worked on it a bit this past weekend. So like I leave and come back, but I'm actually determined to finish this before the end of the month. So I will probably be working on this more. And then it's the Meowth mandala. You have a pattern link. So let me get the doodad. Doodad blanket. Hooked on Sunshine has incredible like mandala like blankets. Just absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. The kind of stuff that she comes up with. And then what's so awesome is that she reaches out to her community and asks for them to help name her blankets. So that's why she has funky names for her blankets. Because like she like collabs with her community to name them. It's so cool. It's so cool. I think I'm gonna add this one to Nightbot, especially because I'll be working on it a bit. So I'll add this one to Nightbot. Doodad blanket. And then I'm going to change the yarn over hook thing because that, thank you, Taylor, for doing that. Because that just helped me realize what the commands should be for that. Doodad. Yay, Taylor, I can't wait to see your update. It looks like Neapolitan ice cream. I did not realize that. Yarn Life, that is so funny. It does. It does look like Neapolitan ice cream. That is so funny. Yeah, I love this blanket and I'll probably work on it tonight. Yeah, I'll probably work on this tonight actually. Because it's just like, I couldn't recommend it enough. Taylor, I think that this would be a good one to do. It's just like, it's so engaging. It's so engaging. Because I think the reason why I like it so much is because typically blankets can be a bit more on the mindless side. They can be a bit more on the mindless side of crochet. Because you're just going row by row typically. Just row by row, row by row. And then even corner to corner is just kind of like row by row, just like diagonally. But mandala blankets, you can't just turn off counting, making sure that each of your rows are correct, so that the next row, because the next row typically feeds off the previous row, so you have to make sure that your stitches are correct. So I would say that this is like an intermediate. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. I feel like it could get frustrating very quickly. But for intermediate folks who want to try a non-traditional blanket, look at Hooked on Sunshine's patterns. Get one of those mandala blankets. Very, very pretty. Yarn Life, I read that pattern, tried to make it would be like to read that pattern and try to make it be, no, it's really not. It's not difficult, I promise. And like I'm gonna give you guys like a hint at the pattern. Because I think what makes it so awesome, I think what makes it like really cool is in my Adobe. Here we go. She includes pictures. So for every stitch that you do at the beginning of her pattern, like her patterns are like 30 something, 40 something pages long. How many pages are in here? 46. There are 46 pages in this pattern. That's how detailed she is. And then I'm not going to show too much of the pattern. There we go. I'm not going to show too much of the pattern. There. So even with, and then with each round, she gives 4 pictures on what to do. So she shows you how to do it. Strong start, strong finish. Just like we were talking about. She shows you how to start and she shows you how to finish. I still can't believe that. My hot take of the day. But let me show you this. So before the pattern even starts, she has tutorials for every stitch that is included in the pattern. So she has picture tutorials. It's like, this is Pico. How to join, like literally from start to finish. She'll show you, because like she has a bunch of different border options at the end. Like I think 3 different border options. She has a bunch of different border options. How to do standing stitches. Like her pattern is very, very detailed, which you would expect from a very detailed blanket. But as we talked about earlier, not everybody is up for giving the details for things. Not every pattern is created equal. Not every detail is detailed. But she goes into the detail in these patterns. Like my mom, Riri, she also did one. I think she posted a picture on Yarn Over Hook. So if you go to her profile, just go to Riri's profile, you can see the one that she did. And it's gorgeous. Also gorgeous. So I highly recommend it. Oh no, all of the mandala Gladys, or just the Meowth? Trish, can I use 8-ply with a 5mm hook for doodad blanket? I don't see why not. Let me see the yarn that she requires. I'm pretty sure everything that I'm sharing I can share. I haven't actually shared the pattern. So she says any yarn of your choice. She used a 4-ply, 50% bamboo, 50% cotton for hers, and a 3.5mm hook. My mom used Aran weight. So she used an 8-ply. Or I think it was 4-ply, but it was a weight 4. So it was Aran or worsted. So she used one and did her pattern. Because I think she just used loops and threads. So that's a weight 4 yarn. So you could, Trish. Let me see. Is Ruby in here? She's probably not in here. Taylor, you posted an update. Courtesy of my husband. Here's my I love that you had your husband hold it up. Yay! Oh, that's gonna look so good. Oh, so your bottom is curling. So I would highly suggest a just a little bit though. So I would suggest a border. Yeah, that's gonna look really good with a simple border, Taylor. Man, that's a lot of alpine. That's a lot of alpine, girl. That's awesome. That is so nice. Wow. That's a lot of alpine. That looks so good, Taylor. Okay, so I was gonna show the back. Is Annette watching? Because who asked for the back? Was it Annette? Are you asking about my ends? Where is it? Who asked about the back? Was it Annette? Oh, right there. It was Annette. I don't even know why I was asking. Okay, Annette, are you ready to see the back of my blanket? Trish, nice. I wish crochet terms would be the same worldwide. Yeah. It makes it so complicated sometimes. Yeah, so 8-ply is like your worsted, right? Aran weight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom used loops and threads and was perfectly fine. Taylor, I've been working on it for like a couple months. You have been. I remember when you started it because we were talking about what stitch you should use. It's incredible, Taylor. Incredible. Where are you in that? I want to show the back. Let me see what yarn we reused. Let's see. Okay, Annette is here. Where is it? Did she not post it? Oh, I guess she didn't. Oh, yes, she did. Here it is. So pretty. Like I said, I think she used loops and threads. Pretty sure, yeah, because that looks like loops and threads. So yeah, you should be fine, Trish. Okay. Where's the back? Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for the back, Annette? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Bam! That's the back. I just have this long one for my magic ring. This I need to cut. It's already been woven in. This has been woven in, needs to be cut. And woven in needs to be cut. Weave it in. I will. I will. This just needs to be woven in. It's just the magic circle string. I will absolutely weave that in. But the other ones are woven in already. They just need to be cut. Yeah, these are all... Oh no, this one isn't woven in. But that will be woven in. Because I woven as I went. For the most part. Thanks, Pixie. That's the back. I can show the front. Yeah, that's the front. There, Annette. It's not nearly as bad as my other projects. Not nearly as bad. Trish, I have a thing. I wind the yarn on and it tells me what it is for US and UK. It's so helpful. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, wow. Can you share a picture of what that is, Trish, on Yarn Over Hook? Do you mind? And then I used Super Saver Ombre with a 6mm hook. Did you say that you did the doodad blanket or hooked on sunshine pattern? Annette, watch me call it blanket. Oh, whatchamacallit. That's the one that my mom did, was the whatchamacallit. How did it come out with the red heart? So there you go, Trish. Somebody else did an eight ply. May, very pretty. I cannot get into something like that right now. I guess I've been doing mostly what I call more simple patterns, working on a cotton market bag with a pineapple stitch. Very nice. I love the pineapple stitch. That one's a fun one. Very nice, May. I am almost done with a corner to corner Afghan. May, I would love to see. Are you on Yarn Over Hook? You should join so you can post pictures and we can see. It's absolutely free. It's a social media for crocheters. We would love to have you. Wait, Taylor, I haven't changed it yet. Wait. Let me change it. Let me change it. You're so quick and I love it. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Thank you, Taylor. I gotta change it. Yeah, Pixie or May, we would love to have you. Okay, there. I changed it. I'm so glad that you are using that, Taylor. Thank you so much because that tells me what the instinct is. So I definitely want to be sure that it's as simple for you guys as possible. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It is updated. Taylor, I was a moderator for my husband streaming back in the day, so I know myself. What did your husband stream? If you don't mind saying it on here. There we go. Oh my goodness. May, come join the Yarn Overhook fam. It's such a great community. Thank you, Taylor. A terrible purple platform. Oh, that's where he streamed from? Does he still stream? I would love to watch and support. And I feel like there's tea there. Is there tea there? What? Taylor? Does he stream games? He does not. Once we had the kids, he was like, gotta get a job. Oh no. Well, I would love to watch the recordings if they're still up. I know, and that's like, hold on, is there tea? I know that's what I was like, that sounded like there's tea. I heard that it is changing a lot, which is actually why I don't stream there. I didn't even consider it. Kyla, hi. Keela. Why do I keep saying that? Because there are Kylas here. Keela, hi. That's why I keep doing that. I was like, why do I keep calling you Kylas? Because there are Kylas. There's Kylas, Kaylas, and Keelas. Hi, Keela. How are you doing? It always comes out faster than I can think. Because I see your first name, and I'm like, oh. And so then I just say it, but then I see your last name. I was like, no, it's this person. But I'm too late. I'm already saying Kyla. I'm so sorry. Hi, Keela. How are you doing? Yarn like Taylor, spill the tea. Wait, what did you? Oh, you don't want to say on here. No worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. You do not have to expose yourself on my account. But that is so awesome. For 7. And I really appreciate you doing that. So the official command, it's done. So the official command to bring up the join is YOH. So your instinct. Thanks, Taylor. Bye, Yarn Life. Have a good night. I feel like I did this one small. I must have. That's okay. These are just face scribbies. Because I feel like I did that one thick. Gotta redo it. There we go. Just posted mine. It's currently lost in my yarn bag. I need to sort. Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for sharing it. Let me see. Oh, I just had a package delivered. Was it the thing that I ordered? Wait, was it? We might have an unboxing. I don't know if this is, I'll have to see. We might have an unboxing either tomorrow during stitches or on Thursday. Taylor! Thank you. I love it. Did you pick the box? Thank you. We just got a package. Yeah, I think it is. I have to check. I thought that I don't know. My husband also orders a lot of stuff, so it might be his. I get his alerts too for like stuff that's been shipped or delivered, and it's always such a tease because I think it's mine. So it might be his. We need to do a Zoom so we can all share our projects and whips. So yes. Yes, that is something that we want to do. We want to do like a Zoom hang, um, movie night kind of deal. If you guys are interested in that, we can really get the ball going on that one. You are streaming late, Sammy. What time is it? Oh, well, I stayed on longer because I basically started almost an hour late for y'all. So I'm staying on longer. For me, it's not late. It's only 7. Like the sun is still out. It feels like the middle of the day for me. It still feels like daytime for me. But I am going to finish this, maybe finish this scrubby, and then hop off. Taylor, I did. There's a special unboxing one. I like that one. That one is so nice. Thank you so much, Taylor. That's what Discord is for. Great for meetups and video chat and watching. Yeah, so we had considered that. It's even it's because we have to do it the right way. We have to do it the right way, if you understand what I'm saying. Um, Otherwise, yes, we could do it as easily as that. But we can't because we have to do it the right way. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm part of servers that we do that on a regular basis. But yeah, so that's why it hasn't happened yet because we have to figure out how to do it the right way. Oh, it's 10 and oh right, it is 10 in New York. I was like, everybody's going to bed so early. Like I forget sometimes that I'm Pacific time. I'm like, oh, everybody's going to bed so early. Trish, when I first started, I thought the US weight 6 was 6-ply here and couldn't find 6-ply, so it was so it's come in so handy. Oh my gosh, Trish. Ah, that would be so frustrating. Okay, let me check yarn overhook. Thank you for sharing, Trish. Oh, oh. Nice. Oh, I can't make it bigger. So just so you guys know, when you post a picture, make sure that you post it using the camera and not the attach. And then if the camera doesn't work, just refresh your feed. It might be your cache or something. But when you post just photos, try to use the camera one so that the photo can be opened more easily because I can't open your picture, Trish. Keela, I am working on the face scrubbies. This was the Summer Stash Bash featured pattern number 5. So if you put exclamation point SSB 5, the pattern for this will come up. This is using a lot of this yarn. I'm glad I did a full red one. Yay, Trish! I'm so glad you're able to get so much done. Oh, that makes me so happy. And how many do you have to do? Yeah, no worries, Taylor. We're working on trying to get that icon changed because it is confusing. The camera, it seems like, oh, you're opening the camera. And then the attach is like, no, I just wanted to attach. So we're working on getting that figured out so that it's easier to understand. So no worries at all. I just want to be sure that y'all's like photos are able to show up in the Inspire page because we have an Inspire page in case you need to just like I just want to get inspiration or the inspiration page in case you want to just get inspiration for your next project and the photos pop up there. Like all of the photos that you guys post pop up there as like it's almost like a big Pinterest board of yarn over hook. And so if it's not uploaded in that fashion, it doesn't show up there well. So I want to be sure that your guys' photos show up well. Oh, 4-weight yarn is 10 ply in the UK? That makes sense. That makes sense because the 8-ply yarn that I have, the from Hobie, it feels like it's between DK and weight 4. It like there are people who say it's a weight 4, but it doesn't seem like a weight 4 to me. Okay, husband said he would definitely be down for a train ride to Cali, so I might see you in November. I'll keep you updated. Please keep me updated, Taylor. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Would you guys just like make it a whole trip like around California because the train would come into Sacramento. Cuz you guys should definitely go to oh my gosh, why am I forgetting the name? Whoa. Whoa. How did I forget the name of the city? And I like live in California. San Francisco. My gosh. Um, because the train station isn't too far. Um, so if you are interested in going to San Francisco, there is still some really nice parts. There are still some nice parts. So, um, 8-ply is light 3. Thank you so much, Annette, for that info. Trish, well, all up, I have done 18 squares and I have over 30 to go. I'm not sure how many I have to do just till it's queen size bed. Okay. Tabitha, I've made about 7 rows in this capulette since joining the stream not long ago. Random question, but has anyone made a frisbee or flying disc in crochet? Does that work? That's cool. Taylor, I would like to do a few things while we are here, but while we are there, but it would depend on if my SIL sister-in-law got it can watch my kids for that long. No worries. Trish, and the solid granny squares are only 3 rounds. Oh, okay. Yes, that's not long at all. Taylor, at least it'll be a nice little trip. It'll be a nice little trip. Tabitha, I'm thinking a frisbee might be a fun way to use summer scrap yarn project. I'm not sure if they will work well. I know, I don't know if that will work well. But it makes me think of a parasol. Have you seen those crochet summer parasols? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That's what that made me think of. Oh my goodness, I wonder how many more I can make. I could probably make like this and maybe one or two more. But I'm going to finish this later. I think I'm going to end this here, friends. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much again for bearing with me and working with me with my technical difficulties, friends. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out. Thank you so much for the super chats. Annette, Erin, Taylor, thank you guys so much. You all are the best. I will be live again tomorrow with Alexis. Yay! For stitches at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. And it's also starting week 6 of our summer stash bash. So there will be a new featured pattern for tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the announcements. Let me check the poll. And we'll check the top fans. So from 57 votes, which border tutorial should come out next? Scallop or shell is 33%, zigzag is 37%, so we were close there. Leaning block 14 and puff stitch 16. So the next one will be zigzag slip stitch. Sounds great. So that one will come out on Friday. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that one. Thank you so much, friends. I know who's going to get the crown tomorrow. Because I have some whips that I'm like, oh, I should probably finish some stuff tonight. I think I only have one that I can finish tonight. Yeah, so we'll see who's going to be crowned the whip queen tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Let me be sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, great. Cool. Awesome. I will catch you guys tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you again so much. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.